That day, at evening, Jesus said to his followers, "Come with me across the lake." So they left the crowd behind and went with Jesus in the boat he was already in. There were also other boats that went with him. A very bad wind came up on the lake. The waves were coming over the sides into the boat, and it was almost full of water. Jesus was inside the boat, sleeping with his head on a pillow. The followers went and woke him. They said, "Teacher, don't you care about us? We're going to drown." Jesus stood up and gave a command to the wind and the water. He said, "Quiet, be still." Then the wind stopped and the lake became calm. He said to his followers, "Why are you afraid? Do you still have no faith?" They were very afraid and asked each other, "What kind of man is this? Even the wind and the water obey him." Jesus and his followers sailed across the lake. They sailed to the area where the Gerasene people live, across from Galilee. When Jesus got out of the boat, a man from the town came to him. This man had demons inside him. For a long time, he wore no clothes. He did not live in a house, but in the caves and where the dead are buried. No one could keep him tied up, even with chains. Many times, people had put chains on his hands and feet, but no one could keep him tied up, even with chains. Many times, people had put chains on his hands and feet, but he broke the chains. No one was strong enough to control him. Day and night, he stayed around the burial caves on the hills. He would scream and cut himself with rocks. While Jesus was still far away, the man saw him. He ran to Jesus and bowed down before him. As Jesus was saying, "You evil spirit, come out of this man," the man shouted loudly, "What do you want with me?" "Jesus, Son of the Most High God, I beg you, in God's name, not to punish me." Then Jesus asked the man, "What is your name?" The man answered, "My name is Legion, because there are many spirits inside me." The spirits inside the man begged Jesus again and again not to send them out of the man and out of the area. A large herd of pigs was eating at a hill near there. The evil spirits begged Jesus, send us to the pigs. Let us go into them." So Jesus allowed them to do this. The evil spirits left the man and went into the pigs. Then the herd of pigs ran down the hill and into the lake. They were all drowned. There were about 2,000 pigs in that herd. The men who had the work of caring for the pigs ran away. They ran to the town and to the farms and told